Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back to Civil Engineering Zone YouTube channel. Dear students, in today's topic we are going to study the design codes for RCC structure. Now to study the design codes for RCC structure, first of all it is important to understand the history of design codes. Dear students, remember the first reinforced concrete building in the US was a house which is built in 1875 by a mechanical engineer W.E Ward. Dear students, remember at that time there was no specific code for the designing of reinforced concrete structure. Dear students, after that the Society of American Engineers are decided. In 1894 they introduced a new technique which is called the working stress design method, and this technique are successfully applied on various types of RCC structure in 20th century up to 1950. And the students, after the 1950 the Society of American Engineers are decide if you want to design any type of structure you must familiar with these codes. The first code is called the general building codes, the second is called the seismic building codes, and the third one is called the material specific code. Basically the general building codes cover all aspects of the building design in construction, from architecture to structure, mechanical and electrical design. Dear students, while the seismic building codes are basically cover only the seismic provision of the building, and dear students, while the material specific code cover the guideline about the material which we use in different type of structure. Okay, now dear students, to study these all three code in more detail, so first of all we select the general building codes, that what is the beginning of general building code. So dear students, remember the general building codes were introduced in USA in terms of national building codes which is used in northeastern state of America, and then the standard building codes, and after that the uniform building codes. The standard building codes were used in the southeastern state of America, while the uniform building codes are used in the central and western United States of America. And the students, in 2000 the International Council are decided to change this all three codes to a single code which is called the International Building Codes. And dear students, remember the international building codes are revised every 3 years, and the current version of the international building code is available in the form of version 2012. Okay, and dear students, also remember the international building code which is the modified form of these three codes is basically used in America and its allied country, while these three codes which is called the national building codes, standard building codes and uniform building code, the national building code is nowadays not updated, and also the standard building code is not updated. The students, while the uniform building code is an updated version of UBC 97, in some of the Asian countries use this UBC 97 codes. Okay, now come to the seismic building code in USA. The students, remember the NEHRP is the first seismic design code for America, and after that the SEAOC were introduced. Dear students, remember the NEHRP is basically the National Earthquake Hazard Reduction Program. Dear students, remember the National Building Code, Standard Building Code and International Building Code adopt the NEHRP for the seismic design. And dear students, remember the NHRP are basically consist of the 3 to 4 volume, and each volume have a different chapter. Dear students, remember this code nowadays used in America, while the SEAOC are basically the Structure Engineer Association of California. In the UBC 97 is basically adopted the SEAOC for the seismic design. And dear students, for your information, the UBC are basically updated in the version of UBC 97, and this is the last code which is still existing but not updated. In some of the Asian country is used this code. Okay, so dear students, remember basically the NBC, SBC and IBC adopted the NEHRP for the seismic design, while the UBC adopted the SEOC for the seismic design. And now dear students, come to the material specific code in USA. Dear students, remember these codes are introduced by American Concrete Institute, and they have a different category in that form of ACI 318, ACI 315 and ACI 349. And ACI 318 it basically cover the building codes required for the structure concrete design. Dear students, after that we have the ACI 315. It is basically the helping version of ACI 318, if some of the data is missing in ACI 318, so we use the ACI 315 for more detail of the material. Dear students, while the ACI 349 it is used for the nuclear related concrete structure, it is not used for the normal concrete. Okay, and dear students, also remember basically these three codes are revised every 3 years. The ACI 318 is the starting version of 318.02, and then ACI 318.05, then ACI 318.08, and ACI 318.15, and then we have ACI 318.18. So this is basically the updated version, which is the ACI 318.18, and the starting version is ACI 318.02. So student, this is our today topic, that what is the different design code for RCC structure, like what is the general building codes. In general building code we discussed that what is the national building code, standard building code, and uniform building code, and then we have the seismic design codes. And seismic design code we discussed that what is the NEHRP and what is the SEAOC, and after that we have the material specific code. And material specific code we have three different categories. The one is called the ACI 318, and then we have the ACI 315, and then we have the ACI 349. Okay, so dear student, this is our today topic. I hope you will be learn something new from this lecture. If you have any question related to this topic, please comment on my channel. I will try to reply your answer. So see you in next video. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.